Hey Tribe, welcome to another episode of Eat Healthy Morgantown. And today I'm here with a good friend, Lisa Biafor, at the tea shop at the, down at the Seneca Center. And back in January, Lisa was gracious enough to host a tea tasting for us. And at that moment, I knew right then that we needed to bring the tea shop to our tribe at Eat Healthy Morgantown. So Lisa, why don't you tell us a little bit about your story here at the tea shop?
Well, I spent about 20 years in the IT field, working out of the DC area predominantly. Did that for a very long time. Found this as an opportunity and thought it'd be a fun retirement option. Fun, yes. And funny thing is, my husband and I, we bought the business, and 2 weeks later I got laid off.
Oh, wow.
So to me, it was meant to be. So instead of kind of taking our time and growing the business, we just jumped right in,
both feet.
And with both feet, and we just moved forward with it. And it has been the best thing that's ever happened to me. I absolutely enjoy it. It is my thing.
That's awesome. So, and you run it then as a family business as well?
Yes, both daughters work in the kitchen.
Oh, great.
My oldest daughter is a culinary student at Pierpont, so she's one of my bakers.
Okay.
And my younger daughter actually runs one of the shifts in the kitchen.
Awesome. So your daughter that's in pastry school, does she plan to come and stay on with you full time?
Right now she's doing an internship somewhere else. So she works for me about 1 day a week.
Okay.
And then when she graduates, she's going to actually go to WVU for business school too.
Oh, okay.
Because I think, because you love to cook is wonderful, but that doesn't teach you how to run a business.
Exactly.
So she's going to go to WVU for business school, and then I think the intent is either she will come into this business or we will spin off something for her or something along those lines.
Great, great. Well, why don't you tell us a little bit about the tea here at the tea shop and the menu and how you pair everything together?
So basically, the intent behind this was for us to provide something unique to Morgantown. So we provide afternoon tea, and that's where you get all your little tea sandwiches, you get small bites, scones, of course, you have to have scones with
Yes.
tea. We carry a little over 140 teas here in the shop for people to choose from. But to reach a wider audience, we also carry full-size sandwiches, fresh salads, homemade quiche.
Your salads are absolutely awesome.
Thank you. Homemade soups and so on. So
Okay.
those have allowed us to expand to just beyond the tea service.
Okay. So with that expanded menu, can you tell me a little bit about specialty items and also people with food sensitivities like allergies, gluten-free, things like that? Do you offer anything?
Yes, actually we do. We always have some type of gluten-free bread.
Awesome.
We do occasionally, and we'll, upon special occasions, make gluten-free desserts as well.
Okay.
I can't really do that with the quiche, but of course we have the fresh salads. Our
Right.
soups tend to be gluten-free in most cases. If they're not, we make sure that the servers know. So we do try to address that. If we have allergies, of course we follow all of the requirements from the health department where we'll segregate the food and everything out, make sure everything is, sanitized and so on so that there's
Right.
no cross-contamination.
So Lisa, we've talked about the specialty food items and things like that, but kind of the star around here are your teas. So can you tell me a little bit about the different teas that you offer and maybe like what's the favorite or your best seller? Or?
That's so hard to tell because I think with a lot of things it depends on the season.
Okay.
With 140 teas, we try to reach out to everybody to get them to find their favorite tea.
Uh-huh.
And the one thing we try very hard to do is to make sure that they know how to properly prepare the tea.
Right.
Because we'll get comments that say, well, I don't like green tea because it's bitter. Well, in most cases, they probably are not brewing it properly. So we're trying, it's an education process for us as
Right.
well. As far as favorites, we find that a lot of the fruit teas in the summertime seem to be more popular because they're amazing iced tea.
Right.
Iced. The wintertime, the chais, the cream teas like a hazelnut vanilla or caramel or something along those lines, they're nice comfort type teas. We also carry a lot of wellness blends.
Okay.
For people, they're different herbal blends in order to help them just kind of feel better or to detox or something along those lines.
Even you have like chamomile and things like that, right? So you help people relax and things like
chamomile, we have a wonderful blend called Serenity, which not only helps you to relax, but it has passion flower in it, which helps with anxiety a little bit. So it's a very nice, like some days, if it's been a very long day, I'll have a cup of that on my way home, and it's just enough to help you to relax,
Right.
come back down for a little bit before you get to the house.
Right. Well, like I mentioned before, Lisa hosted a tea tasting for us. Lisa, if our viewers would like to experience that, you schedule those, right? I mean, can you tell me the requirements on how that works?
Well, we do a tea tasting monthly.
Okay.
The only months we don't do them are July and August and December.
Okay.
Okay.
So if they're monthly, is there a specific date and time?
Yes, it's always the second Wednesday of the month at 6
Okay.
o'clock. And we alternate between Tea 101, which
Okay.
is where you have the opportunity to try all the different types of true tea as well as some of the herbals. And then a focus tea, like the last one we had was a black tea, where we
Okay.
focused on the black teas from around the world,
Oh,
where
okay.
we'll try 3 black teas from India, so that you can see that just because it's coming from the same country, it's going to taste and look differently.
Right, right.
So, we'll do black, green. We've done different types of herbals. It just, we try a lot of different things just to kind of keep getting people to come back and to learn something new.
Right. Well, and the reason that I highly recommend it was I've always loved tea, but I found at our tea tasting that I wasn't brewing it properly. So that's made a world of difference for me and enjoying my tea.
Well, and the other thing too, the quality of the tea makes a difference too, and that's the other thing people don't realize. If you've been drinking what you find in a supermarket, in most cases it's been on the shelf for a long time.
Right.
It's probably what they call tea dust, which means it's at the bottom of the barrel. So it's
What did you call it?
tea dust.
Tea dust.
Yes, tea dust. So it's at the bottom of the barrel. So you're not getting that experience or the quality that you're going to get from a full leaf tea.
Right.
And plus, our teas are all natural. We don't have any teas with any artificial ingredients at all.
Okay.
And there are some companies that are starting to do that a little bit because I guess to them, when people think wild strawberry tea, you're going to think it's going to pop wild strawberry.
Right.
You're still going to taste tea because with the natural ingredients, you got the dried strawberry in there.
Right.
Companies will add artificial ingredients to give you that pop, but you lose something with that, and
Right.
it does affect the taste of the tea. So our teas are all natural. You'll
That's
see
awesome.
dry pieces of strawberry from the tea.
Right. That's awesome. What about sustainable vendors and things like that, or local vendors and things like that? Are you able to do anything like that in Morgantown?
Somewhat. Basically, what we try to do is we do carry some local vendors as far as some of our products in the shop.
Okay.
We carry Ridge Roasters coffee.
Okay. Yeah.
We carry Mud Ceramics. We've had them here in the past.
Oh, okay.
So we'll try to carry some different ones that they fit within our market. We also provide our teas through a couple of the restaurants in town as well.
Awesome. Another thing that you carry that's one of my favorites is the finishing salts.
Oh,
and that's
the
a little bit
spice-
off tea, but just creating the whole dinner experience or lunch and things like that.
Well, I love to cook, and this is, to me, the spices were just such a natural progression to
Right.
what we're trying to do here. So we deal with a spice company out of Pennsylvania, and at
Okay.
the time of the order, they're freshly ground and blended and so on, so they are really fresh.
Right.
And we have some wonderful blends from them. And then we started carrying the sea salts, the fish salts,
Right.
because they
Love
add
those.
such a unique flavor to your food, and you don't realize the difference until you try a couple of the different ones.
And if you're not like me, but I cook very basic, and then I have found if I just add a little bit of that finishing salt, my guys think I've really done something for dinner, because
Yeah, they
just
make
that
a
little
difference, and you don't need a lot.
Right.
That's the whole thing.
Right. So Lisa, can you tell me what's the unique experience that you want your customers to walk away with when they leave the tea shop?
Well, we are definitely unique for Morgantown. It's quiet in here. We have low background music. You're not yelling to the person next to you to
Right.
have a conversation. Sitting down and having tea is a little more of a relaxing experience.
Right.
So that's part of it. The other part of it is we do a lot of things to grow new audiences, such for children. We'll do children's teas like once a month, like a princess tea, or let me see. Last weekend we had American Girl tea.
I might have to crash one of those. I don't
They
have a
are
little
so
girl.
cute. I will tell you something. When these little girls come all dressed up, they are absolutely adorable.
Right.
Like a whole line of little princesses walk into the tea room. But the other thing we do too, and we do this well, I think, is we do a lot of baby showers and bridal showers because it's so
Okay.
quaint in here.
Right.
You know, we had one shower where the ladies came in, they were dressed to the nines. You know, the hats, the gloves, the whole 9 yards. It was the
Wow.
neatest thing I had ever seen.
Okay.
So it gives you an opportunity to do something a little bit different.
And a very unique experience for your event.
Yeah.
You know, it just adds that special little touch. So that's awesome.
So pretty much, I mean, like I said, we're always trying to look for new things to get our audience. Like this evening, we have our Beyond the Cup, which is a series we're starting for adults, where we're trying to give them something else to do. And we're doing a cooking with tea, where we're offering a 4-course meal where each course will have tea as an ingredient. So we are extremely excited about that this evening.
Right.
And we'd like to continue to do something like that because there is more to tea than just a cup of tea.
Right. So, Lisa, how can our tribe connect with you? Facebook?
We are definitely on top of social media.
Okay,
I have someone that helps me with all of our social media stuff: Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, you know, all of that. I also have a young lady that is writing blogs for us. She's helping me to write blogs so we can get some information out to people.
And website?
We have a website. You can order all of our tea online. You can, of course, register for our events.
Okay.
We do ship.
Okay. Anywhere in the country?
Anywhere in the country. We do ship. So
That's
all of
great.
our teas and most of our tea products are on our website. And our spices. We do not put a lot of our giftware on there because it changes a lot.
Right.
But our core business, our tea, that stuff's all on there.
Okay. And hours? What are your business
We are
hours?
open Monday through Saturday, 8 to 5, and Sunday, 11 to 3.
Awesome. Well, guys, I hope that you can schedule either a tea tasting or just come down for lunch sometime and experience the wonderful atmosphere here at the tea shop that Lisa's provided for us. Thanks so much and have a great day.
Thank you.